Coming to you from the Deep South, this is the Blue Collar Leadership Podcast. High-impact leadership is not reserved for leaders, and it has nothing to do with your position, title, or rank. However, it does have everything to do with your character. It's time to climb to the next level and beyond, personally and professionally. Now, let's start making it happen with your host, Max Story.
I want to talk to you today about opportunities. I meet and talk with a lot of people at all different levels, from the frontline, entry-level positions to those who are leading the organization or who own the organization. And today I really want to talk about, I don't care what level you're at. What I care about is, are you looking for more opportunity? I'll give you an example. A lot of times when I'm talking to frontline entry-level people, a lot of times those people are the hungriest because they haven't achieved a lot or accomplished a lot yet. They're just getting started. If they're young in the entry-level position, they're just getting started and they're hungry for growth. If they've been in an entry-level position for a lot of years, they still may be very hungry for growth, but they don't understand why they're not getting ahead. And a lot of those people I talk to are kind of angry, frustrated, and irritated, and that's part of their problem. It's hard to get ahead when you live angry and frustrated and irritated life because you have a bad attitude. And most people who are high-impact leaders don't want to add people with a bad attitude to their team. But I don't want to talk about that today. What I want to talk about is sometimes I'll ask those folks, what would you like to be doing? What would you like to get paid? What job would you like? And I ask them just to think about it, whatever size group it is. I said, think about it for a second. Put that thought in your head. I'm asking you today, do the same thing. Where would you like to be and what income would you like to be making? And after I let people think about that for a second, I always tell them that job's out there. Go get online and search it up. You'll find it. It's already out there. Everything that everybody wants is already out there, especially when it comes to positions, jobs, salaries, that sort of stuff. It's already out there. Somebody's going to get hired tomorrow for the job you want to be doing, getting paid what you want to be paid to do it. Tomorrow. It's going to happen. So why is it them and not you? And that's where a lot of people, they're not paying attention close enough to who they are and where they are, because you decide. Those opportunities are already out there waiting for you. Are you doing what it takes to be prepared for the opportunity? Most of the time when I ask that question, most people aren't doing it. They just want what they want without doing the work to get what they want. And if you listen to the 7-part series, and I was talking about the 7 habits several episodes back, what I'm talking about now is beginning with the end in mind. It's habit 2. What job do you want? Are you prepared for it? Well, if you're not prepared for it, if you don't have people knocking down your door wanting to hire you for that job, most likely you're not prepared for it. What do you need to do? You're responsible. Do you need a degree? Most of the time, no. But you need to become an expert at that. You got to find, how do you get from where you are to that spot? That's beginning with the end in mind. What you do need to do is develop your character so that that's not an issue. Don't be negative, be positive, but take 100% responsibility. If I decided today I wanted to be a doctor, I could do that. I've got plenty of time. I'm 49 years old. I will be this month. That's fairly old for a lot of people to decide they want to be a doctor. But I could be a doctor. All I'd have to do is figure out what steps do I have to take, and then start making the necessary sacrifices and discipline myself to take each step and go do it. Eventually, I'd be a doctor. That's how it works. I don't understand why people get so tangled up. They want all this stuff in life. All they got to do is go do the work. It's not that complicated. Like I talk about a lot of times, this stuff's common sense, but it isn't common practice. A lot of people wish they could get a quarter an hour raise or $1 an hour raise or double their salary. It's not that hard if you'll go do the work. It's really fairly easy, but you got to do the work. You can't goof off in the afternoons. You can't goof off on the weekends. You can't go to work, do your job, and go home and hope this other stuff happens. So the next episode, I'm going to talk about this a little bit more. So I'm going to kind of do a part 2, but it's really not a part 2. It's just I'm going to talk about how do you get ahead? How do you prepare when you're at work? Most people want to get ahead, work harder on the job to get ahead, and that's okay, but that's a little tiny thing. I'm going to talk to you the next episode about how to accelerate and launch yourself like a rocket compared to those people who are just doing a good job on the job. So hope you have a great day. Talk to you next time.
Make it happen or someone else will. It might as well be you. Are you serious about taking your career and your life to the next level and beyond? Check out Mac Story's Blue Collar Leadership series books and others, now available on audio, along with paperback and ebooks at Amazon, iTunes, and Audible. Please visit bluecollarleadership.com to learn about Mac's books, programs, special offers, certifications, and more. Thank you for listening to the Blue Collar Leadership Podcast.